The St Clair Saints men's basketball team is ready to start a new era on the hardwood, and the man in charge of leading the turnaround is Luc Stevenson, the new men's basketball coach here at St Clair College. I had a chance to catch up with Stevenson earlier today to hear about his plans to turn around the Saints. Luc, first of all, congratulations on getting the job and welcome to Windsor.
Thank you, appreciate it, Kev. Appreciate it.
So, before you came to St Clair, the last 2 years you spent up in Alberta at Red Deer College, leading them to a provincial championship and the finals last year. So can you tell me how your experience, championship experience, will help you in your new role as head coach at St Clair College?
Well, Kev, definitely the last 2 years have helped me develop into a good young coach. I mean, Clayton Pottinger over there at Red Deer runs an excellent program. From day one, I knew we had something special going. And in the 2013-2014 season, that was very special. We led the league in every statistical offensive category, even defensive category, least points per against a game. We finished the season at 17-3 conference record, and we rolled through the playoffs, winning the Alberta Championship on our home floor. We then qualified for nationals, and we defeated Crandall Chargers, the Atlantic champion, regular season champion from the East Coast there. We beat the two-time defending OCAA champion Sheridan Bruins in the semifinals, and then the national final, we just happened to come up short by 2 points against Langar Falcons, amidst Lloyd Strickland going bananas, hitting 4 straight threes.
So, you also talked in your introductory press conference about Windsor being a hotbed for basketball, sort of an untapped market. So, and you've also had the experience of traveling around the country and seeing a lot of basketball. So, can you tell me what you meant by the statement of Windsor being a hotbed, and what you think the rest of the country needs to know about Windsor being a dominant in the rough for basketball?
Well, speaking from just being from Ontario, the provincial programs and the athletes they select from provincial teams, you rarely ever see more than maybe 1 or 2 Windsor kids playing in the provincial program, if not any. So I think the biggest challenge for players growing up in the Windsor area is they're not getting out to these provincial trials or these identification camps because it is so far away from the GTA. And Windsor has been known as a basketball hotbed for the last 10, 15 years, but more recently in the last 5 years as the Windsor Lancers women's basketball team, I've come off 5 straight championships. The Windsor's men's program has been to nationals twice in the last 5 years. Obviously, the Windsor Express have won back-to-back NBA title, NBDL, NBA League Canada title, sorry. And CCH Windsor, Peter Cruzamano High School, they've won 2 of the last 3 AAA offsets with a silver in between. So, I mean, the talent is here in the city, and for such a small size, to have the accomplishments they've had in the last 5 years, it really is a hotbed in my mind and a vast junky term. So I think more people are going to start paying attention to Windsor, which is why I think by me making this move to St Clair couldn't have come at a better time in the sense of coaching and being in the city.
And in terms of using the local success for recruiting purposes, how will that help you in attracting kids to the college here at St Clair?
Well, definitely I have to tap into the local high school coaches. Obviously, I met your brother last night. He came to help us at the ID camp. He's coaching over there at Massey. I know Peter Cruzamano very well, having coached Jake at Red Deer College. I'm definitely going to look to tap into the other schools in the area and just get out to the gyms as much as possible for the upcoming season. And I mean, this facility and this school is a selling point in itself. And then if I can be a presence to these kids coming through the years of high school, I can't see why we wouldn't be their #1 attraction on this.
And in terms of the type of basketball you want to play here at St Clair, can you tell me what you're hoping to establish here at the college?
Definitely a program of excellence with hard work, dedication, and building the student-athlete profile. I mean, a lot of kids come to school and they don't realize that student comes first, athlete comes second. So if my players can take care of their academics, they'll be successful on and off the court. I mean, there's no doubt we're going to have a pretty good team on the floor, but it's just if we can get the kids through each year and each semester with no fail-outs and no failed classes, then they're only helping the team and themselves. So keeping the kids in school first and foremost is most important. Obviously, we're going to be building fundamental concepts from day one. I mean, the pyramids weren't built over a night, so it's going to take time. But hopefully, by the time the end of the season rolls around, we'll be playing our best basketball.
Being here in Windsor for your first time, what have you learned about the area, and what are you most excited about?
Well, I'm excited that Detroit is right there. I mean, I know probably a lot of people from around here talk about Detroit, go visit Detroit. There's a lot of sports teams within Detroit as well. I'm a huge Green Bay Packer fan, so I definitely will go and see when the Lions are entertaining the Packers. Obviously, if the Raptors are coming out and playing the Pistons, I'll try and get out to a Pistons game. Within the city of Windsor, I'm just looking forward to getting used to the college first, knowing my ways around the college, and then sort of branch out into the community. It's going to take some time. It's a pretty big city compared to Red Deer or Medicine Hat the last couple of years. I need to obviously find a place to live, and in relation to where I live to the college, that area in between, that'll be something I'll try to get used to as the year goes on.
And in terms of yourself personally, what can people expect for your coaching style? And what are three things that may keep you busy away from basketball?
My coaching style is very intense. I'm a very passionate guy, and I wear my feelings on my sleeves, and I hope to instill a family-like culture for our team from day one. And we're going to run and gun. We're going to be up and down the floor, no doubt in my mind. Defensively, we're going to be a tough defensive team. It's going to take a lot of effort for teams to score on us, and that's the way I want to coach our guys and prepare them for competition. Offensively, I want to be able to beat teams in transition, but I also want to be able to beat them in the half court and have half court sets that work consistently. So obviously that's a lot to build on at the beginning of the season. It's going to take time, but hopefully by the time the end of the season rolls around, when our team's a little more polished, we'll be playing with a lot of energy in both ends of the floor.
And my final question for you is, you talked also in your introductory press conference about building St Clair to a level of excellence. So what do you think it'll take in order to get that done?
Well, definitely recruiting for sure at the start. You're not going to win unless you get good kids, and good kids can range anything from guys that have academic success to the good players that score a lot and defend hard and just buy into culture. I think having the right culture of excellence to start this program is the way we got to go. Obviously, it'd be nice to win right away. It'd be nice to bring a championship to St Clair. But in the meantime, if we're not playing and doing things the right way they should be done around here, the way I foresee us doing, then it doesn't matter if we win. It's a loss. So if we can build the right culture and go on that, the wins will eventually come within the system.
Luc, thanks for your time and best of luck in turning around the alma mater, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, Kevin.
Reporting from the St. Clair College Sportsplex for the Two Man Advantage podcast, I'm Kevin McShane.